Have you ever run into this kind of situation when your friend stood you up at the last minute? You get the feeling that you are not important enough. Or when your colleague didn't grade you with the usual smile, you might think to yourself, did I do something wrong to irritate that person? Or I must look awful today. We always take things personally, and when someone says something, we feel hurt or neglected. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Tori. I recently watched the TED Talk called How Not to Take Things Personally. I found it really useful on how to deal with the situation described above, and I want to share with you here. If you struggle with the same problem, please do stay to the end of this video. First, we need to understand why do we take things personally. It's because of our ego. We always focus on ourselves and we always be like me, I. When someone says something or does something to us, no matter good or bad, we always attribute it to ourselves. Our ego thinks that others should take us into consideration, and we always crave the feeling of importance. Does it bother you? It bothers me a lot. Because of taking things personally, I created obstacles for the development of my relationship. And worst of all, it breeds self-doubt. I think I'm not good enough, and this would spread this negative influence to other aspects of my life. I cannot relish every moment of my life because I tend to overthink. I would be like, why someone say something like that? Or why did somebody do something like that to me? Is it me? Did I do something wrong? It just drains my energy, and it's this toxic circle I want to get myself out. Fortunately, the speaker introduced 2 strategies to help us not to take things personally. So the first strategy is, it is not about me. Lots of times people say what they say or do what they do. It's not because of you, but because of them. Because they run into something urgent, they canceled your appointment at the last minute. It's not because you are not important. So try to look at the other person's intention instead of making up a whole story in your own mind. Obviously, this takes a lot of effort to correct your mind. It takes discipline and training. But next time when you think like that, just pause for a second and ask yourself, what's the intention of the person doing something like that? It probably has nothing to do with me. But sometimes the first strategy could fail. So here comes the second strategy. It is about me. We can only take things personally if it sometimes touches raw nerve. When someone says you are selfish, you are not pretty enough, you are not smart enough, we took it personally because deep down there are some parts of us believing it is true. Then what should you do? Give yourself empathy. Stop saying mean things to yourself and try to look at the bright sides of yourself. Never ever doubt yourself. Also, it is good that you notice things that you are not good at. Work on them and you're moving towards a better version of yourself, which in itself is such a wonderful thing. And you can always speak up. Talk to your family, your partner, or your friends. Tell them you feel hurt, violated, and offended. By being opening up, by being vulnerable, and by telling them how you feel without blaming the other one, they will probably take your feeling into consideration next time. I want to end this video with my favorite quote from this talk. People may attack you, criticize you, or ignore you. They can crumble you up with their words, spit you out, or even walk all over you. But remember, whatever they do or say, you will always keep your value. That's it for this video. I hope we can be more mindful about our thoughts and practice those 2 strategies in our life so that we can experience more harmony and connection in our relationship. I'll leave the link of this TED Talk down below, so please check that out. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!